Today is the 23rd of October 2023. The time is 7:14 a.m. Look at this energy that's in this house. We cut this fan off. Every time I look at it, it's getting worse and worse. And for it to be getting worse and worse, that means someone is controlling it, making it worse and worse. I can feel it all in my head. Look at my stomach. Now, why would anybody want to do this to somebody? And it's been all night long. I've been moving all night long. I mean, all night long. I'm feeling this stuff going in my body all night long. I got up, I don't know how many different times. I kept moving from one place to another place. It don't do no good because wherever I go, they sense it. Because it's not just going, they sending it to where I am. Because this is being controlled by somebody. And the only place that can control this, that's on the walls and in the ceiling, that's coming from the electrical people, the utility people, because it's connected to that smart meter in the electrical wiring in this house. And this was done on purpose. This is because they dug trenches and put pipes down. These people, especially that old man over there across the street, he know exactly what's going on. He the first one they went to. He's still patrolling. He been patrolling for 2 years. Next month, I'll make 2 years rather. I got an email that's saying the police was concerned for the community. This is how they doing it. This is exactly how they doing it. Because I still get the emails that I was getting when we lived on Glen Riley Drive. They send out emails. This is the police department and the sheriff department. They sent, and they got a woman name on it. The first one I got had a woman name on it. But they send out emails to the people and like making it seem like we are a threat to the community, when the community is a threat to us, because we don't bother nobody. Every single community we move in, the sheriff department, the police is doing this. This the police. Now the first two cities we moved in, I mean not cities, community, I know I recognized the two sheriffs. And this was the sheriff. Cause one of them actually came to the house looking for a guy that had moved next door, but as soon as they moved in, they moved right back out. Cause I saw him at the courthouse. He was the one we talked to. When we went to the courthouse, he was the one we talked to. And then the one I saw at the grocery store that was gang stalking me at the grocery store, I saw him at the house that was in front of us. The man that had the two black cars, I saw him leaving there. So we was coming home and he was leaving. It wasn't long after that man left. And another set of people came. They totally remodeled the house. This is what they do. They'll total remodel a house, the roof and everything, just to have people to gang stalk us, to kill us. Because this is what it is. Murder. Slowly, they call it a slow kill. Look at all this electrical in this. Look at it. That we are submerged in. I'm submerged under this stuff. And I can feel it on my skin. It's inside my body. Because someone is sending it through the floor. It might not be this exact same thing what I'm seeing in the house, but there's something coming up under this floor. Because there are pipes under this house. And coming up through this chair and going inside my private area, on up in my stomach, blowing up my body. I do believe these are my intestines. But that they're doing this to me. And they're doing it because they know that I'm trying to make myself healthy. I started making me some green juice and I'm putting other stuff in it to help. Keep trying to get me healthy, but they're going to make me unhealthy. They're trying to make sure that I don't get well. Because this stuff comes all day long. It didn't always do it all day long. But when I started trying to buy stuff like superfoods and stuff like that, they see me buying stuff to take care of me. But how they know that? How do they know? Because they see us in this house. They're watching us like we on TV. That's why all this electrical in here, because this electrical help them to watch us. They in these like warehouses with computers all the way around. Men. And they watch. This is how they watch people. And it's not just us. They do this to a lot of people. Why? Because they got this stuff inside our homes. I can't remember what the name of it. Wait a minute. I got it wrote down. Let me see if I can find it. I'm in shoes. I got it wrote down, but I can't come across it right now. So the next time I come across it, I'm going to put it back in the front of my book. But it's like a warehouse. And they have computers all the way around. And men, the one that I seen, men were dressed in military uniforms. But we watching people in their homes. Excuse me. But anyway, this energy is really getting bad in here. Um, and someone is making it bad. It's not just getting bad. Someone is doing this. Because they want to kill us, but they want to make it look like it's something natural. That's how they do. And what makes it so bad, the doctors, they know. They know what these people are doing. And then they give out false diagnoses. Because they give my sister diagnosis. When she first started going to the doctor, they said she had holes in her brains, and her brain was shrinking. That's what they said she had. Then they said she had Pick's disease. Now they say she had Alzheimer's, but it's not. What she had is being tortured. That's exactly what she had, being tortured, and they still torturing her. They still attacking her because it's coming out from under this ground. The pipe. When I go in her bedroom, they burns my feet. Sometimes they burn it so bad till I can't hardly do nothing for her. I have a hard time staying in that room because my feet be burning so bad. And when I do finish and come out of there, my feet still burning, and I have on shoes. They're making my skin, my face just puffy. And then it's one-sided. This side here is more puffier than this side. And like I said, this is what they're doing to my stomach. But they're doing it to my intestines, not just my stomach. My organs inside my body. I wait till sometime it feel like somebody beating a drum on my heart. And this stuff is constantly coming out from under this chair, coming out from under this floor. Whatever this is, it's coming up through wood, a wood floor. But I don't think they have these floors flat down on the wood, because the other house that we lived in, this not real wood, but it wasn't flat down on the floor. That's why when the dogs were going outside, it broke, and you can see it. It won't flat on the wood. It was up, so this air could get between the wood and come up through this fake wood. But this stuff go through walls, go through glass. This is the military stuff. Regular people don't know how to do this kind of stuff. This is military. All of them together. You got the sheriff department, you got the police department, and you got military working against just us, old women. What kind of mess is our country? And then they be trying to make it a threat that somebody from other country is gonna come over here and attack us when we being attacked by our own country. We being attacked by American government. And anybody else that want to make money off of it, they can do it. And that's a shame, because only breaking down your own country. A house divided by itself falls, and America will fall. America will fall because America is against its own citizens. Against its own citizens. Doing devilish stuff, because We can't even fight back. You know, if I didn't have this laptop, I wouldn't see this stuff in here. I would just be feeling something attacking me. I would just hear something, just like my sister. When she was hearing it, she had no idea what it was. She told me she hear wind in her head. This is on her medical record. Wherever her medical record is, this is on her medical record. That she hear wind in her head. Her doctor knew. He dead and she's still alive. They may have killed him. They ain't no telling because they not faithful. Anytime you don't do what they want you to do, you dead. That's why a lot of these movie stars are dead. The actors are dead. Because they started wanting to do things different. And they won't have it. Especially a lot of the black people. And it'd be a shock to the world that these people dead. But they were murdered. They didn't just die. They didn't just die. These people were murdered. And they make it look like it's suicide. A drug overdose. Or they got in a car wreck. Something other than murder. But they been murdered. And they think they're getting away with it. God see you. God see you. They looking for the all-seeing eye. Satan is not an all-seeing eye. He don't see all things. He just got so many demons and fallen angels and people. God sees all things. And it's just one God. Just one God. But he don't see all things. He know all things. He in all places at all times. And Satan is jealous of God. Jealous. So he been corrupting and corrupting and corrupting and corrupting and still corrupting all these years just because he wants the worship that belong to the Father. That he's not deserving of. But you got those that's just ignorant, retarded. Anything you can name that's negative is them. That they'll want to serve something that's fallen instead of serving the one who created everything that give life. Satan only gives death, darkness. God is light. He is light. He is light. This is terrible. This house should be condemned. It should be condemned. Because it's not worth living in. Because it kills the people that live in it. It's destroying us from the inside. Our cells. The protein that holds the cells together. Our atoms. Because the atom is the smallest particle. And we've been living in this house almost 2 years. Next month be 2 years. So can you imagine the damage that it's been doing to us? And it's getting worse because it's getting closer to Halloween. We might be dead by Halloween. So you know this is witches. Witches that have planted themselves everywhere. Everywhere that we need help. People that's practicing the dark knowledge has planted themselves all the way to the White House. All the way to the White House and beyond. Because the president's not the most powerful person. He's just a puppet. The people who are the richest, they consider themselves the most powerful because they the richest. Billionaires and trillionaires. It's a family. Not a family, but some families. Like 10 different families who are billionaires. One set is trillionaires. And they feel they're the most powerful people on earth. The most powerful because they have gathered all this money. But look how many people have died for them to become billionaires and trillionaires. through oil, through oil and through fashion, through different uh, areas that they were able to gather all this money. Banks, their own banks. Um, so I'm just going to shut down for now because I'm tired of hearing that sound in my head. Okay, so I'm going to make this shorter.